Hello, and welcome to the Proving Grounds, the Paradises Rolls stream for Sunday evenings. This is a homebrew campaign where everything's made up and the points don't matter. So,
Yes.
welcome in, guys. It's a pleasure to have you. Let's go ahead and do a plug for Safra. Safra is happening Tuesday evenings. The next time we go into Safra, we will be finishing up the ball and the aftermath of the events that happened there. We just did Out of the Abyss by Wizards of the Coast earlier this afternoon. That was a grand old time. We're traveling from city to city. And today we are dealing with the aftermaths of last session. Spoiler alerts, if you haven't seen it, you can be spoiled, or you can check us out on YouTube at Paradise Rolls. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and recap what happened over the last episode or two. After discovering ruins on their way to set up a trap for Mask's apprentice, the party went to bed and set up watches. After a watch of Taliesin's, he discovered more areas to the underground ruins where some creatures inhabited, and Taliesin had lost the drift globe that provides the party light. Taliesin then tried to convince Sigurd to grab the drift globe from down in the depths, but ultimately they decided it wasn't worth it. After an uneventful watch from Sigurd, Ko decided to take his turn. During Ko's watch, Ko was very comfortable, unwilling to really get up, and the fire dimmed, and Ko grew sleepy. During this lapse of concentration, Mask's apprentice found his way into the camp and decided to plunge his weapon into Elder multiple times, bringing Elder unconscious. He then stole the chalice of Hestia and attempted to make his getaway. The party rallied with the help of Taliesin and Xyler, who noticed the apprentice's presence, and chased this individual a long ways. During the chase, a battle ensued, which eventually wound up to the upper portion of the ruins. In this upper portion, Taliesin made a stand and fought Mask's apprentice until they were both bleeding out. Mask's apprentice then pulled out all the stops, dealt heavy damage to Sigurd, and struck Taliesin down, where Taliesin fell unconscious and began to bleed out. Hoping that it was enough of a distraction, he attempted to limp away as fast as he could, but was apprehended by Elder, who smashed his face into a rock, and then in a moment of brilliance dropped the amulet of non-detection that the party had around his neck while he attempted to ask Mask for assistance and to get him out of there. Xyler then went to go examine Taliesin and hopefully find a pulse or a heartbeat, in which none was found. And at that moment, Taliesin's soul was called in two separate directions. Unbeknownst to which was which, Xyler attempted to call his soul forth into a soul gem, an inert soul gem that Xyler had found weeks ago, and this other strange direction. And that is where we left off last time. Does anyone have any questions on where we are right now? Xyler, you have your soul gem clutched towards Taliesin's chest. Ko, the darkness just wore off on you. Elder, you're standing over the body of the apprentice, and Sigurd, you are nearby Taliesin's body as well.
Okay.
So the first thing that I want to do is I want to pick up the chalice and put it back in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Probably a good
Back,
move.
back in its rightful spot, in a pocket dimension hidden away.
I think Sigurd just kind of sits next to Taliesin and just kind of like gently pats his head and then just kind of silently stares at him while Ko has the. You said that you have the soul crystal up to him, right?
Zyler does.
Yeah, I've got.
Or Tyler does. Okay. And I guess I asked Zyler. Sigurd's just like, is this going to be able to save him?
I have no idea, but it's worth a try, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think that. I guess Sigurd kind of points at the body and is going to be like, I don't think that this one's going to work anymore, but maybe his soul can be transferred somewhere else. I just, it would be a bad place to lose it here.
Right.
You know?
Maybe the Raven Queen can also help us.
Oh, that's true. So
I
I guess Oh, go ahead.
I highly doubt that.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. She's not the kind who seems like that would be her gig.
That is
Oh. More of, even though she's the goddess of death, not necessarily the kind of goddess.
Yeah.
So where do we go from here?
I don't know. Is anything happening with the gem?
Why don't you make a spell attack roll?
Oh. $28.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
He smacked that soul.
Yeah. The soul gem glows, and the aura around Taliesin becomes visible, and into the soul gem.
Okay.
Guys, I think it worked.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah.
Now we just got to figure out how to transfer souls.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you know anything about that?
I don't think I do. I think that, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing when I pulled it out. Like, I thought that I didn't want the soul to float away into the Shadowfell, and
Yeah.
figured we'd figure it out from there. So I don't know. I guess like whatever I just did, I guess I'd just do the opposite. I don't know.
Could ask Stormy.
Stormy might know.
That'd probably be. Yeah.
I-
We should probably ask.
I mean,
But in the meantime, I mean, do you want to keep that on you? Do we keep it in the bag of holding? And just, what's the safest place for it to be?
I'm nervous about putting it in the bag of holding. I don't know what the rules are on that, as far as like live souls go. Live.
Ooh.
Because I know it's bad news when people go into it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold
I-
on to it, and I'm gonna like put it in one of my inner pockets on my vest.
Okay.
And then like close my coat over it, and then and so I wonder if we should keep the body. Should we take the body? I mean, maybe somebody can fix it, and we can put the soul back in it. I don't know.
I just say here. I doubt that I can contact Stormy from a different realm, but Stormy didn't tell me if I could or not. So let's see.
You know what? And I think that's a good idea of maybe taking the body, and so just in case, Sigurd will guess he's going to use ceremony Estes, which is actually, it is going to take an hour to use.
Okay.
And he's going to use the ceremony funeral rite, which will touch one corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means short of a wish spell. So I guess Sigurd kind of sits down and pulls out his silver dust that he keeps, and basically just kind of looks at you guys and says, just keep watch, and starts spreading the silver over the body, and then, starts carving some runes around it, and then sits as he just starts to concentrate and pray to his god for, like, the next hour.
And I'm going to try and cast a message to Stormy while this is going on.
And I will stand guard around Sigurd.
All right.
While they all do that, I'm gonna loot this guy's body. I'm gonna
Thank
pick
you.
up his daggers.
And the cup. I call. Don't forget the cup.
Oh, I already put the cup in the bag. But yeah, I'm gonna pick up the daggers and see if he has anything else on him.
Okay. Let's start with Sigurd.
Okay.
How does I know you described a little bit of what the ceremony looks like.
Mhm.
Is it something you learned back home?
Um,
I really want to get
I
into
would
this.
say, like, the flavor of it would probably be that back in the north, there are undead in certain areas, so this would be used on a ceremony for corpses of any fighters, basically to give them enough time to be brought back home for a proper burial. So I'd
Okay.
say that it's a ceremony from where he's from. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, and it's usually more of a quick battlefield thing that they just do, but here he has a little more time to kind of prepare it fully and more of a nicer way, I guess. So.
I'm.
Oh.
What's
Sorry.
that?
Also, real quick, does anybody desperately need healing as Sigurd, like, when the ceremony's over? Because I have not used any touch on hands.
Too bad Taliesin didn't use that on himself last time.
Yeah, I know.
I could, honestly. But
Okay.
it's not
Cool.
necessary.
Okay, I just as a note, whenever, sorry, as these continue.
Good. I was just getting into the emotion behind it because you and Taliesin had such a adversarial but close relationship.
Yeah,
was just-
I think while Sigurd's kind of praying, he's talking to Sif, and it's kind of like, explaining to her, he's like, I want to keep my friend's body. I don't necessarily know if we were friends, but I consider us friends, and honestly, I'm kind of annoyed that somebody else killed him instead of me, as he's talking to his god, and is like, I'm praying that we can keep this body together, Sif, so that when I bring him back, I can pound his head for not asking me for healing. He continues to pray in the ceremony. But it is definitely kind of emotional for him. He has come to take a liking to Talius, and I think he secretly enjoys their banter more than he likes to let on.
Okay, Elder, go ahead and roll me investigation.
Yeah. It's a 9.
9.
9.
Okay. With a 9, explain where you're looking.
I'm mostly kind of like searching through his pockets or like any immediate gold he has on him. Just stuff like along those lines.
His pockets contain rations.
Okay. Does he still have his daggers on him? I would assume that he would still have them on him because he just killed someone.
No.
No. Okay. I guess I'm also
It's-
kind of looking for like a talisman that he might have. Something
when-
like that might connect him to a mask.
Since you mentioned that, when you dropped your necklace around him, you noticed there was another necklace, another pendant around. his neck.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and look at it.
Okay. This pendant is akin to a scrying crystal. It's not on a chain, but on a band. And on the band, there are rune etchings all around the band.
Okay. I'm gonna take it off and put it on. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Mask, if you're listening, instead of sending someone else to do your dirty work, do it yourself." I'm gonna take it off and drop it on the ground, and then pick up the amulet of proof against detection and location and put that back on.
Okay.
I'm gonna call over. Hey, Elder, what's he wearing?
he's got this weird
He sounds
necklace. Do you want it?
Yeah, but like, what's his cloak look like?
What does his cloak look like?
I bet it's last summer's fashion.
So his cloak is this dark gray. It's not leather. It's more woolen. It's a warm cloak. It's tattered around the edges.
Damn, I don't know. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Grab it!
do you guys want this cloak?
I want it.
I'm conducting my ceremony. I'm conducting my ceremony right now. Tigger definitely would not want it. No.
Take
it anyway. Take it.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna take his cloak.
Rob him.
And you're leaving the scrying crystal. The weapons, by the way, you got to see this up close and personal, and you were looking at his weapons. When his life faded, the weapons seemed to meld into his shadow, as if they're an extension of his own aura.
Okay.
I'll take the amulet with me, but I'm not gonna tell anyone too much about it. I'm just gonna put it in my pocket as I'm like taking off the cloak,
Okay.
and then bringing the cloak over to Zyler.
All right, and then Zyler, you were doing something.
I was just keeping watch.
Co.
Just I was like protecting Sigurd.
I was going to try and cast a message spell to
Storm. Yes.
Stormy. I'm going to I'm gonna use distance spell to double the range in case maybe that helps.
Interesting.
And just in case that helps go across planes.
That's kind of cool. I don't know how that would work, but that is really cool. And you could use twin spell to I wonder if that works that way. If you could use twin spell to like cast a message to two different people, that's cool. I never thought about like that. Because that's like a.
This is the meta, brother. This is the wizard build or the sorcerer build.
So just like I don't know if I can even talk to Stormy from a different plane of existence. So maybe
I mean,
change it a little bit and do that.
And to her, you sound echoey because you're super distant. Hello.
hey.
What is that?
What is your message?
I say Taliesin died.
Okay. Just talk through it.
I say Taliesin died. Put his soul in a soul gem. Is there any way for us to reverse this?
Please send help.
Yeah, please help.
Shadowfell sucks ass.
Yours truly, yeah.
Kisses, Co.
Do not recommend for vacation. Yours truly, Co.
1 star.
We're not as strong as you. This sucks.
The service sucks.
The service does suck. Yeah.
It's always dark.
I'm straight up not having a good time.
So we're basically in the Pacific Northwest. We're safe.
Or in Austin. Sorry if you like Austin. Service sucked everywhere.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did. However, let me see. How did she reply? What the damn hell are you doing there? Wait, Dad,
They fucking sent us there.
you need to find a cleric immediately.
In Shadowfell? In this season?
This economy?
A soul gem is another form of hell.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I knew that. Sigurd doesn't know that, but I knew that.
Oh well. Just kidding.
That's all.
After I've done this like little message thing, and I just look up and I'm like, I think the soul gem was a bad idea.
What?
Stormy just said that a soul gem is like another version of hell,
Oh.
and we've just
Oh.
put Taliesin inside of one.
Yeah, but which is worse though?
I don't know. He probably was going to hell either way, but we assured that he went to one. Stormy also said we need to find a cleric as fast as possible.
Where the fuck are we gonna find a cleric? I mean, even a cleric to the Raven Queen is not gonna be. I mean, does Mask have clerics? Like.
I feel like masks are more
I mean-
assassins.
Roll me a religion check.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel like the Raven Queen might be
Do we
the
also know this with the Book of Shadowfell where we could find one? Or like maybe an entity that would be able to help us?
Just because you have a book on something doesn't mean it tells you everything.
It is not.
Wait a minute, isn't that the point of the book?
It's like the Idiot's Guide to Shadowfell.
Yes.
I think you actually told him that.
Did I really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When they
Literally at the front says, "Don't go on vacation."
Yeah. 1 star, don't recommend.
Yeah.
TripAdvisor.
Sorry.
You get like a footnote in the book before we return.
Sure, yeah, you can help write the book on Shadowfell. That would, yeah, do it.
Well, I got a 16 on my religion check.
Okay. Let me walk through the DC. So, you gain now. You know that. Every deity garners at least some form of clerical order behind it. That's why that's how they become deities.
Yeah.
It's like a symbiotic exchange of powers.
Okay.
If you had clerics to Xyler, you would therefore become a deity. That's where you guys gain your renown abilities from. Because you have people that, like, I want to, before going to bed every night, thank this person for saving my ass. Way back when. 10. You know that the Raven Queen does have clerics. But you also know that once there's a soul that passes on, she believes it to be hers, and
Yep.
technically you're committing theft and armed robbery if you try to coerce her into putting it back. Yes. You're unsure.
you can't prove
So
that
you
part.
would know that there's probably clerics to Mask.
Mm-hmm.
What they do, what their domain, what clerical powers they have, unsure.
Okay. Alright, guys, I have a really, really terrible idea. But it might be maybe the only way that we can get Taliesin back.
Lay it on me.
I don't even know if it'd work, but I've got the amulet. Maybe I can plane shift back to Helm's Crossing with his body. Go to, go directly to the temple there and have him resurrected.
Aren't they still mad at us?
Oh, no, Hell's Crossing.
Or not Hell's Crossing, sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and then I don't know, maybe come back
Right.
later.
But
How are we gonna get home if you leave and you can't find us?
I know.
We'll be in the Shadowfell.
I'm really familiar with the places that we've been so far. So I, in theory, should be able to use this amulet to get back to one of these places because I'm familiar with it. I've been there, I've seen it, but I can't. And so coming back into the Shadowfell, I think, would be a lot more reliable than when we came the first time, where it was just like, all right, let's just go. So I could get back to one of these places. I could like meet you back at the Temple of the Raven Queen, for example. My only concern is that I don't know, A, if I can drag this body along with me, or if we can get, like, if I can get back. I don't know how many times I can use this amulet. I don't know what the limitations on it are.
Okay.
I think we should hold off on that for now. And I feel like if we walk back to the Raven Queen with this soul gem, she's going to be very upset
Yeah.
with us.
I mean, she probably
So-
already knows that we've done this.
Yeah.
So you're saying that now we have two deities from the Shadowfell wanting our asses?
Yeah.
We
I
just
feel
killed
like we
Mask's
should-
apprentice and we
Everyone wants to kill you here. I hate it here. I'm gonna go home. What if? Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, it is risky, but I don't think that's a bad idea. I just don't know, like, is there? I know there's like probably towns and stuff in Shadowfell, right?
Yeah.
Is there be like cities or things like that? So I mean, what if we tried to come across some sort of like healing establishment? I'm sure there's a lot of death here, so maybe there's a establishment in a town or something.
This is evidence of an older town or city that was abandoned for some reason or another. So you do know that there are civilizations here. Few and far between, maybe, but they exist.
Well, and if it's a reflection of the material plane, right? You guys think there'd be anywhere we could head that might have civilization there?
Like one of the coasts, maybe.
I mean, there's no telling here. I don't even know where we are in relation to things. I don't like the Raven Queen's temple. I don't know what the equivalency is in our plane.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, like
And I think I explained this before. There's not necessarily an equivalency.
Right.
It's geographically a
Right.
mirror, but not necessarily culturally or socioeconomically a mirror.
Right. That's why I'm. Yeah. So, do we know where are we? What's around us?
I will take you to the map, the world map.
I'm gonna. If it's good with you, I'm gonna say Sigurd's ritual's done.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess Sigurd's gonna. I guess look around.
join the conversation.
Yeah.
Those of you who are proficient in perception and not doing anything, roll me perception.
I
check.
am. Oh, no, I'm not proficient.
I am not proficient in perception.
Since you have
I am.
advantage, you do count, Elder.
I am proficient
Yeah,
in
I'm
perception.
proficient.
Advantage is better than proficiency.
Okay, so are you saying roll advantage or no?
No. I am saying if you have advantage for reasons like his goggles, or you are proficient, you can roll it for me.
Oh, okay.
6.
6,
Do you want all this to roll?
15. Yes. Oh, except
15.
for toe.
I don't have anything about that.
Man,
Oh,
under dark
that's
mode is
disadvantage.
not great for roll 20.
22.
You see off in the very, very distance, since you're up, you see off in the very distance in the direction you traveled. Splotch of green.
Whoa, wait.
Okay. Well, there's that green over there. Do you guys want to start walking towards it?
Like,
That would be the first color we've seen besides us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the splotch of green skin.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do I recognize this?
Yeah.
Are we
Oh,
followed
okay.
by that guy?
Is
again?
it Helm?
Wait,
It's not him.
the Verdant.
Oh no, not Helm. Ubuzu.
Yeah.
Wuzu!
Oh.
Ubuzu.
Wait,
Oh.
who?
He's just trailing you guys a little bit off.
Oh no!
The guy that was helping the raiding thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. What? Wait a minute. He's trailing us. So Sigurd looks at you, Elder, and he's like, "What if we just ambush him and then have him tell us where we need to go? Not like hurt him, not hurt him, but if he's trailing us, just be like, hey, buddy, like, where's the closest town? Our friend's dead."
Wait, we don't know anything about Abuzu. What if Abuzu can bring people back to life?
We don't know if he's about to come at us for saving Taliesin's soul.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, if
He
he's
might come
following
take
us
our
without our
ass.
knowledge, purposely, that's not a good look.
It isn't. It's really a social faux pas.
It's really, it would be frowned upon in the taverns in the north to do such a thing. I say that we nab him, but that's just my suggestion.
Kidnapping.
I'm not saying hurt him, I'm just saying he's following us.
He did come from the material plane, so he might be trying to figure out where we're going.
Well, we agreed to take him back with us, remember?
Yeah.
So maybe we just like sweeten that deal a little bit. Be like, all right, cool. If you want to come back with us, you gotta help us figure out how to bring this kid back to life.
How far away is he?
Probably like around a mile and a half.
Oh, okay.
He's quite a ways away. Out of earshot for sure.
I was gonna say Sigurd was gonna yell at him. Be like, hey! What are you
We have the
doing?
horns, don't we?
Oh,
You
wait!
do.
We
I have a loud horn.
You
I
do have a
look
loud
at
horn.
But
Elder.
that also will draw attention.
I know, I look at Elder as I slowly raise the horn.
Why does everyone go?
Oh! You're right. That might draw attention.
I do have a question. Do we? So since I was flying earlier that day, do I still notice the cumulonimbus clouds in the air?
So after the rest,
That's
they,
my favorite type of cloud.
mine too.
Just fun to say.
Sorry.
They did start to recede.
Okay.
Correct me if I am remembering wrong, but they were to the southwest, up in these mountains here. More closer down here because you guys are up over here.
Guys, we know where we are. I don't remember.
I think that was.
I think you could have said anything, and I would have said, I think that sounds right. So I think that sounds right.
Okay, so that'll be right. They were starting to recede. Because actually, let me just, instead of being like, I remember.
He's checking his idiot's guide to Shadowfell real quick.
I am.
Stand by. Still do think, though, that we should talk to our
I was
friend.
exactly wrong. Those
Oh.
were over there.
Okay.
Over here?
Yeah. Where you started.
Where we started.
They were traveling west and north, so they have gotten a little bit away from you, though. They got closer during your first watch, and then, I believe, and then they got farther away.
Okay, guys. So when I was doing that scouting earlier, I noticed the clouds, and I think that might be Mask Slayer, mainly because they were coming closer towards us, and now they're kind of running away. So I think Mask got as close as he wanted to, dropped this guy that we killed, and is now retreating to regroup or to figure something else out.
Huh.
The only thing Sigurd takes from this conversation is he looks at you and he goes, "How were you scouting if you were looking at the clouds? That would make you incredibly bad at scouting."
That's just something that I noticed.
But, okay. So now you think that people live in the clouds
I mean,
during your scouting that you were looking at?
yes, mainly because it would make sense, and right, this guy's a master thief, so who would ever expect the clouds to be his home?
It's a good...
So yeah, I got you there.
Sigurd looks at all three of you and he's like, people don't live in the clouds where I'm from, so...
Generally,
But not from the material plane.
But this is also a very creepy place, so maybe... How would we get up there?
Shit.
I can cast fly, but I don't know if I can bring everyone.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Can anyone
So...
use the loop?
I guess that's the question, I guess Sigurd says, and he's like, is it more important that we find a cleric right now? I don't know, some sort of civilization, or do we need to go to the clouds? Especially if they're moving away from us.
I think the first thing that, I mean, maybe I should put his soul back.
Yeah. And especially because we're here with the Raven Queen's favor, I think that might be...
But if you take him out of the soul gem, where does his soul go?
I don't know.
Probably straight to her.
Well, if I do that, then he'd probably be unattainable, right? I guess we just have to decide: is this hell right here? Is this worse?
Well, he's gonna become a statue or a painting over at the Raven Queen's house.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah.
He did some pretty cool stuff. He might end up next to someone.
Especially
Morgana.
Well, yeah, he'd be a trophy because he. I'm
Oh,
assuming
yes,
would act with that Hydra or some other. demon,
Yeah,
right?
it'd be a true. I don't know. So I guess my answer would be, I would much rather have our friend back, even if that means him enduring a little extra time in a crystal, than him end up being a trophy in the Raven's Queen Palace where we can never see him again.
Okay, great. So
I think that's the hard right.
then that means that the next thing we need to do, and the first thing we need to do, is find a cleric before we can go to Mask.
Yeah. And I think we should talk to our green friend to see if he knows where there's a civilization down here. Because he says he's been here for a while, right?
Good idea.
Yeah.
I look at one second, let me activate this. Wait, no, not that. I look at Alder, I touch him on the forehead, and I say, go fucking ask him. And I cast haste. And I'm like, go!
I think it's like, I just start full on sprinting.
Wait. Before he goes, I hand him my loud horn, and I'm like, in case of emergencies.
I usually just full on start sprinting at Abuzu. Just running at him.
You look like the Flash.
He's straight fucking anime running at him, just...
The bald Flash.
He's getting ready to storm Area 51.
Abuzu!
You're there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't take long at all to run a mile when you're doing that.
I guess I'd ask him, like, hey, do you know of any clerics?
Wait,
in
how
this
does a booze
area?
gonna react to this man just coming in at him?
Hey, you know any clicks? Ah! What in the fucking hell?
Sorry, man.
Dude.
As I like blow the dust away.
His sword is like out, like just about at your neck. Like, I thought you were someone else.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
He puts it away. Oh, fucking Christ. What is it?
Do you know if there's any clerics in this area?
Yeah? Yeah, there's a few.
Do you know where they would be located? And could you help us?
Just any cleric.
One.
There's only a few reasons why people come here.
Yeah.
They're here to practice dark arts on the already dead. They're here because they're religious, or they're here for accident, or they're here to look for shit like you guys are.
And typically it's not for vacation.
Yeah, this place is a shitty rating on
Yo.
Airbnb. Airbnb.
Okay, well, I guess we're trying to resurrect our friends. You remember Taliesin? Yeah, he just got murdered.
Oh shit.
He just got murdered.
Hey, did you? Sorry. It's because he's laughing when he says it. He's like, he just got
He just got
murdered.
murdered, man. I don't know what to tell
What
you.
happened? Listen, man, what happened?
Oh, yeah, one of Mask's apprentice came for the chalice and he just like started stabbing me, knocked me unconscious, and then we started chasing him and fighting him, and
So whose blood is all that?
this is Mask's apprentice. We never got his name, but yeah, that's probably all his blood. Maybe
So
a
you
little
got
bit of
stabbed and you didn't bleed.
mine.
What?
Wait, what did he say?
It said-
So you got stabbed, but none of that blood is yours.
Oh, probably some of it's mine. Maybe a little ketchup. I like it. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
No!
Why?
Stop licking
Oh,
it.
God, you gotta
Stop licking things!
You gotta
May I
fight.
defer to you? What happens when you ingest
Oh,
dirty blood?
I mean, so,
You get sick?
I mean, not that amount. I don't, especially
I
if
mean-
it's your own,
Yeah, it's
So-
also masks.
masks.
And
Did
Yeah.
mask have
Or not
You
masks.
hepatitis
get
C?
sick.
Yeah, it's just.
You get really sick.
Shadowfell hepatitis.
yeah,
Shadowtitis.
Shadow Titus.
Right.
It's
Congratulations,
entirely
you have
possible that
shadow-titus.
he would have gotten shadow-titus.
Shadow Titus
That.
syphilis.
Okay. Yeah, you wretch. Lose 1 key point. You're off balance.
Okay.
There you go.
You immediately forget all of your martial arts training. You're done.
You may
You
only
are ju-
attack once.
Reset your stats to commoner.
You are nothing but ordinary now.
Just says you have died. Reset to level 1, lose all your XP.
Do not pass go. Do not collect the other gold.
Ever again.
I guess I gag a little bit too. I'm like, oh god. That was definitely not ketchup.
That was also dog blood.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
talk blood.
Oh.
Yeah, not pleasant. Anyway, so you need a powerful cleric.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but finding one here is going to be tough. We have clerics,
Yeah.
but the amount of people that can do that are very few in numbers that are willing to do it, especially. It's even on the physical plane. How many people have you met out here?
Oh, like basically just you. Maybe like
I don't
5.
have that capability. How many people have you met back home who have that capability?
Probably like 1, 2. If
A handful. And how many people have you met back home?
oh, probably like 2, maybe 1.
No, like anybody, people.
Oh,
A few thousand is what Elder meant.
Yeah.
yeah.
A couple hundred, I would say.
It's gonna be tough.
No, he's been to bars in shady areas.
So I do know of.
Yeah.
I know of a tribe of wanderers. They're nomads. They sell shit. There's like small towns. They usually inhabit the forest because it's easier to defend. Sometimes they go like at the foothills of the mountains. Most of them are around the coast, and we're days away from coast, man.
Okay. Do you think it would be possible for us to, or do you think it would be possible for them to do something like that and bring back our friends?
The tribe?
Yes.
He sits back and he thinks, and then you get stunned.
Wait, what?
Elder, he sits and he thinks, and Elder gets stunned for a turn. Or however that haste works, you lose your turn, right?
Oh yeah, you're incapacitated.
Yeah.
For
Oh, okay.
a round.
Elder's like, huh? What?
I said it's possible. The only one that might would be the elder. Not you.
Oh, okay. I was like, I am this power.
I am the chosen one.
But it's really a 50-50, man.
Okay. Would you know the rough area that they would be taking shelter in? You did say that they were nomads, so.
Yeah. I saw him about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
So you know where that giant city, Helm's Crossing is?
Yeah.
You know to the northeast, there's like this forested area.
Yeah.
That's where I saw them last.
Okay.
That was like a week and a half ago, though.
So that's a fairly long journey from here.
About 3 days.
Okay. Well, I guess we just walked back to the party.
Yeah, we're over here.
Didn't it take us 2 weeks to go from there to there?
Yeah.
Wait, so did you come back to the party?
Yeah, I'm coming back to the party with Wuzu.
Wait, are you
My map's not scale.
okay?
You know, it's a globe, so it's actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Africa's bigger.
It's stretched and shrunk in different places. Okay, yeah.
The way
Wait,
my
did you bring Ibuzu over here?
Yeah, I'm bringing him over here.
Sigurd points at Ibusu because why are you following us? Says Elder never asked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was also using the sending stones to send some of the messages back and forth, so we do know that there's a cleric
I don't know.
somewhere.
I want to get back home. You blame me?
No, you
No,
can totally come
just-
back home with us.
I
just
freak
asked.
out. I freak out and I look at Tyler and I'm like, can you use the amulet to send someone other than yourself back and not go as well? What if you send Abuzu back with Taliesin and Abuzu takes him to a cleric for us?
Sigurd puts down his sword and says, "Absolutely not. I don't trust this man
I don't.
with
I don't think it
with
works
my
that
current
way.
soul."
Look,
If we send him there, he can't get back. He can't even get home.
I'll be honest with you. Resurrection magic kind of sketches me out.
You know, we just
Like,
we don't.
I
have-
make a living fighting undead.
I think there's a difference between undead and resurrection.
Is there?
Look, Abuzu,
There definitely
he just died.
Is there?
He
Yeah,
just
Yes,
died.
one's
he's dead.
He has a spell
and one
on
is
him.
reanimated.
He has a spell on him right now that prevents him from becoming undead. Our
Okay,
friend
so-
Sigurd just cast it on him.
I wonder what would happen if you
Sigurd
tried to
flexes.
resurrect him.
Well, he wouldn't be able to become undead, so if he comes back to life, he'd be alive.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't? Then it'd prove my point.
But what if he does?
If he doesn't, then he's dead and he stays there.
Counterpoint.
I'm intrigued.
We're just. All I'm saying is
I'm
that
intrigued now.
Abuzu, this is one of our best friends. He's been with us for so long, and he took down Mask's apprentice,
Okay.
was struck down.
Technically, I did.
Shut up, Elder!
Shut up, Elder.
Abuzu,
So anyway,
go
when
back to
Taliesin
our
killed
plan.
Mask's apprentice.
I'm kind of personally against it.
No!
Make. I want you to make a persuasion check with disadvantage because it's against his core beliefs.
Okay. I'm gonna use black inky dice.
Do it.
Persuasion.
Disadvantage.
That one is a 21. No! No!
Ooh.
Bitch!
Fuck you, Black Inky dies.
Fuck you, black inky die! What would I roll with this one? 7? That's
Wait,
not
what?
I think that was a 1 again.
No, that one was.
I'm just kidding.
I rolled a nat 1 on my
Oh.
disadvantageous persuasion check.
It's like I'd like to believe you, but I'm just not sure. I haven't seen resurrection work, and I'm not convinced it's not just creating undead.
Well, would you be able to tell an undead if you saw it? You would know for sure if it was undead.
Yes.
So if it was undead and not just resurrected, his soul back in his body, completely alive, you would know the difference.
I would.
So then you could just kill him. Because we don't want our friend to come back. and
Okay,
be undead.
so you want me to kill? Okay.
we want
You guys
to,
are emotionally fucked up.
So as well just
we want you to
take
save
his soul
him.
back.
You guys are emotionally
Let him
fucked
go
up.
back.
You guys are willing to watch me kill him again?
No, we won't be able to see it because you'll be on another plane and we'll be finding Mask.
And we're confident that you won't kill him because there's no need. He won't be undead.
Yes, Xyler knows this magic because of people he knows. And studying he's done.
Is there anything else I can help you with besides that? You're asking a lot.
Stealing from Mask.
Help us fight Mask and take his cloak.
Okay. I might be able to help with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the mask sucks.
Mask's a bitch.
Zyler, I'm gonna hand him the cloak and be like, can you like take a look at this and see if this is his cloak? Because if so, we could just like get that. I never thought about that.
That's
so-
literally why I told you to take
You wanna-
it.
Co
Yeah, you wanna
audibly
take a look
shits
at
his
it?
pants.
Uno momento. 1 sec, sorry guys.
You know, no problem.
All good.
Because otherwise, we could just head back to Helm's Crossing.
Right.
Just-
So I can send an unwilling creature to another plane with this with this amulet.
And you will
But-
stay.
And I can stay.
Do you also have to go?
No, I can. Yeah, I can use the spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. However, so I make a melee spell attack against it. On a hit, the creature must make a Charisma saving throw. If the creature fails to save, it's transported to a random location on the plane of existence you specify.
But if
Which
they're
doesn't
willing,
help.
but if they're willing, then you can just put them where.
Yeah,
where
I
you
mean
want them to go.
theoretically, and I can specify the teleportation circle in Helm's Crossing because I know the sigil sequence. So we can go directly to. So even when we're done here, we can go directly to that sigil sequence.
Yeah.
But he's not going to help us with that, so. doesn't
Sorry,
matter.
fellas.
Say.
I don't remember where is the sigil?
So
It's near.
I remember.
It's in
It's-
the castle.
it's in the castle.
Yeah, it's like the building right next to it, I think, isn't it? Or am I
So
thinking of a different?
Yeah.
I
It's
could warn
closed.
Stormy that we're about to send Taliesin's dead body there.
But it
Would
says
that
a
work?
Creature. It doesn't. I mean, does he still count as a creature?
for what?
So using
He's
the
a creature.
amulet to
Amulet
use plane shift, yeah.
You and any creature and all objects within a certain amount of radius. So
Right, but it also says you can use a spell to banish an unwilling creature to another place. So theoretically, like a willing creature.
He is dead, so they both.
He's
would
not a
fail.
creature.
He's not a. Yeah, that's my question. He's not a
Okay.
creature.
yeah,
So I could take him as an object, but
yeah.
I can't send him. Okay, well that's not gonna work.
We're fucked.
I'd have to take him.
Maybe we should
Or
try to
we
find
just leave him to
nomads.
die and just let his soul be at peace.
Elder, can you just please, come on, please?
Well, what does this want? He points to the dead, bloody, broken Taliesin.
What is
Like
that?
that
for?
is.
Yeah, what does it
Yeah.
want?
I don't know. How are we supposed to know that? We can't.
We can't. Does anyone able to communicate with the dead?
Yeah, Sigurd. No.
I mean, I've heard
Um,
thoughts of dead people here.
Oh.
I
So,
wonder if I could
oh,
tap into the
so
crystal
you-
psychically.
I don't think I can commune with anybody that's dead.
Abuzu, can you speak with the dead?
I haven't tried before. Usually whenever I communicate with the dead, it's like, fuck you, eat some, get it,
I mean, you could also say that to him, Ted.
eat shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Earned that a few times over,
This is
I-
not up to
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what I do to communicate with the dead.
Okay,
all right.
so
but
I
you
want
can
to-
actually talk with the dead. Okay.
I'm gonna take the soul gem out of my pocket. I'm gonna like put it to my head, and I'm gonna cast detect thoughts. And first I'm gonna turn to the party and be like, I don't know if this is gonna kill me, but this
Yeah,
is
there
gonna,
could be
this is gonna
two of you
hurt
in
like
that
a
one person.
motherfucker. So please just watch out for me and make sure I don't die doing this. Detect thoughts. And I want to try to like see if I can detect thoughts in the crystal.
Okay. I want you to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Sigurd will stand behind you, ready to use his lay on hands.
Rainbow die.
Get a
Don't kill me
room.
now. Shit. Oh, that's a 7. Okay. An Arcana check.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 19.
Okay. Can we take a quick break here
Yeah.
while I cast commune with the dead? Because I hadn't received exact instructions for this. So I wanna try to commune with the dead. See you all at 5:25 Mountain Time, 6:25 Central Time, 7:25 Eastern Time.
7 minutes from right now.
7 minutes from right now. All right. All right, and welcome back.
This camera
That,
keeps
I don't
moving.
know why,
It's
yeah.
like,
The dead have communicated with the GM. So as you press the soul gem to your forehead, Taliesin, you get the feeling of lost and confusion. What's going on here?
another segue.
Is this dead?
Oh.
Is this the afterlife?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm just like, what do you want?
What? Hello?
Oh my god, can you hear me?
Yes. That your voice sounds familiar.
Oh my god, Taliesin, it's me, Zyler. How's it going?
What's going on?
Yeah. So you kind of died.
Oh shit, that's gonna be an epic story.
Yeah. And, I kind of put your soul in a soul gem because I didn't know where it would go. And I didn't want to, like, lose you.
Oh.
So,
Probably a good call.
yeah, I hope it's not terrible in there.
So what's going on? What's the plan?
I don't know. We can't find a cleric. We don't know how to stop your body from decomposing. Like there are no clerics here. We have the option to like abandon mission and go take your body and your soul gem to Helm's Crossing, or we have the option to keep going to find Mask's cloak and like come back for you. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Look, if it's between the mission and me, this is the least selfish thing I've ever fucking said, but choose the mission. There's an entire city, at the very least. It might be the world, you know? Can you imagine a better story than a martyr? Like, that's pretty cool, right?
Oh, Taliesin, your ego is just as huge as your loot.
Yeah. You mean my flute? Oh!
Your giant ass gourd of booze, yes. Your ego ever floweth.
I mean, save me if you can. Is there any way without abandoning the mission?
I could leave the rest of them here in the Shadowfell and take your body back to Helm's Crossing and plane shift, and then maybe like try to plane shift us back. I think that introduces too much risk. I don't know that I'll be able to get back, and then everyone's abandoned here. I don't know how this works.
You know, so I have a feeling that I will not be looked favorably upon by the Raven.
No.
Yeah.
I've kind of already sold my soul.
Oh shit! So I'm stealing. So I pissed off another god by stealing your soul.
My soul yet belongs to... So remember like months ago, like we were in the mountains and
Down, but go on.
these very mountains were, you know, in another dimension, we're probably not more than like 20, 30 miles away from where I sold my soul. Funnily enough. So they probably already know.
Shit.
But remember that Hydra with
I absolutely remember the Hydra.
cult that we were supposed to investigate?
The cult of children.
Yeah.
Who killed everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of sold my soul to the Hydra
Oh.
and promised it some things in order to save you guys.
Oh.
So, yeah. Maybe you could take me there
Okay.
and see if that she could bring me back. I wouldn't trust my soul with anyone else.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hide your body. I'm still gonna bring your body back, like back with us.
Okay.
I don't want your body here.
Okay, yeah. I don't either.
So we'll hide your body because we can't just drag it to Masks Island. I'm sorry, but you're a big boy. Like,
Can you give me some instruments?
can I give you some instruments?
Yeah. I've only been here for a few minutes and it's boring as fuck.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh no.
Please. I'm so bored.
I don't. Okay.
You better not fucking die.
No, I'm not gonna die.
I swear to fucking God, if you die, I will haunt you.
Good luck getting out of the soldier.
Fucking.
But no, I won't. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on hold real quick while I
What the fuck?
while I like try to put an instrument in. I'm just gonna touch one of his instruments with the soul jam. Does anything happen?
Are you using any spells?
I don't know any spells to do.
Neds.
Okay, explain how. Are you just. That's not
literally
working.
what I'm doing.
That's not working.
Talius, are you there?
Hey, Xylo,
Yeah,
what the heck
I'll
is
always
So,
be here.
Just hold on.
I'll be here for a while.
All right, cool.
Hopefully
What
not
did he
too
say? What
I'm
did he
about to
say?
run out of time with my detect thoughts. So, I can't. I don't know how to put an instrument here. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to make some drums out of some shit that you find.
Okay.
Sorry. So we're gonna move forward with that. We're gonna.
What? What am I supposed to find?
I don't know what's around.
Wall.
So, pat on the wall.
He has to be talking out loud, right? I just.
He doesn't have to be, but I assume you
I
are.
I just say, tell him he can always work on his singing.
I'm literally sitting there like this. But no, just tap on the wall.
Ask him what kind of wall it is.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Tyler, tell him I say hi.
All right. Sigurd says hi, and he wants to know what kind of walls you have.
Fucking big dumb ape. I could bang on my pecs if I wanted to, but that's not fun.
Okay.
What did he say, Tyler?
He said he misses you too.
Oh, good to know.
Okay.
So that's not actually what he said. He turned to Sigurd.
My eyes narrow.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, I know. Here, and this will give you some exercise too. So what you do is you sit back and you bring your left. Cast detect thoughts again. Just kidding. I'm not going to.
Throw it on the ground.
He's much like the imp now.
Sad and alone.
You know what's funny about the imp?
What?
I don't know if any of you got it. Impetus? Maybe I was thinking of the wrong word the whole time.
No, I actually just don't remember what impetus
No,
is.
I didn't got it.
My vocabulary just isn't great.
And I might be wrong. I thought so. I thought impetus was you can't get off.
Oh, you mean impotence?
Impotence.
Yeah.
Impotence,
It's pretty close.
It
Yeah,
is.
an impetus is
I got what you're going
introduction to
for.
something, right? Did you Google it? I didn't. Okay, we're gonna do a vocabulary lesson, everyone. So you know, impotence.
Driving
is when-
force. An impulse. Incentive.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
So I was thinking of impotence.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, you stopped me from getting off. I thought it was clever.
Do we red ball him?
Oh. So,
Okay, we need to move on, guys.
are we just moving on with the mission? What are we doing?
Yeah. So I talked with Taliesin. He's doing fine. It doesn't sound like it's actually that terrible in there, but he doesn't believe that it was the right move to put him in there.
Did he tell you what kind of wall it was?
No, but he wanted some instruments. I don't know how to do that, so I didn't. And yeah, so he did say that we should take the body back to the Hydra. Not the body and his soul to the Hydra, and we'll see if the Hydra can do something. Otherwise, technically, the soul belongs to the Hydra. So I might actually be on the shit list of a couple of gods now, which actually really sucks that like I can't like meet my god. That kind of sucks, but whatever. You know. So yeah, I stole from a couple of gods now.
All at once, huh?
All at once.
Well, we can't put the soul inside of the bag of holding, but can we put the body inside the bag of holding?
It's an object.
I don't see why not.
It's just it's just an object.
Huh. I don't know. Can we?
Wow.
You can.
I wish somebody knew gentle with
Would you? Would you like to make it happen?
I don't want to. I don't want that responsibility. But honestly, like, also we could just take a
You-
step back.
As far as Arcana goes, you know that it's not like he would suffocate.
Right.
He would be
No,
fine.
'cause
He'd
he's
be
not a
protected from
breathing
the
creature.
elements. Yeah.
I say we put him
As
Do it.
far as physics goes,
Oh,
it's
is
gonna be a
there
tight
space?
fit. Like, not inside the pocket dimension, but
Oh, the opening.
the opening.
The opening doesn't go.
Yeah.
Alright.
You might have to break a few bones, dislocate some limbs.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, his actual body. Oh.
That's kind of really gross.
It'd be a gruesome task, but you can do it.
Sigurd, do you want
Sigurd
to do it?
cracks his knuckles, and he goes,
We can just bend them together.
Sigurd, if it helps, I actually lied to you a minute ago. Taliesin did not say he missed you too. He actually called you a big ape, and
damn it.
you know. So if that fuels your strength,
Okay. Sigurd takes the bag of holding at Taliesin and kind of looks at you guys and he goes, I'll be back.
And Sigurd goes behind a boulder,
Yes.
and you hear crunching. Well, you don't hear crunching.
La, la, la.
Those of you who keep their ears open hear a few crunches.
You hear like oddly the sound of like a jackhammer and then a chainsaw.
And then an elephant.
Yeah, bag and just drops it in front of everyone and he goes, alright, good to go.
Did you see what I sent you?
No, let me take a look.
Okay.
I am equally impressed and disturbed, Sigurd. Thank you for doing that, because I could not.
Oh, wait, did we take a look at the cloak?
Oh,
So yeah, it's a cloak.
cool.
It's damaged.
Alright.
It's gray and black, or not, but like a dark gray.
Cool.
What do you want to know about it?
Is it magic?
I don't have detect magic.
I can totally tell if it's magic. I have magic.
You have
Oh,
magic.
I actually do have detect magic.
Yeah?
I'm prepared. I've been cast detect magic.
Okay. The cloak is not magical.
Alright, cool.
There is a foreign object to you that is magical on Elder's body that you didn't see before.
I'm just gonna I keep forgetting the camera's over here.
Like everything else, you like you're like, okay, I'm familiar with that and that and that and that. We picked that up like 6 months ago, but that's new.
That's different. Elder. What's new? That's
I don't know what you're talking about.
What you got there, you little
I can
bastard?
see it. It's orange. It's glowing orange. In your pocket.
It's like wrapped around my hand.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this thing, this is nothing.
What is it?
I don't know what it does.
No. I'm pretty sure that's a new thing.
Where did it come from?
I have no clue. I just found it
Where?
near the body,
Near the body or on the body?
around the body,
Around the body. Literally around the body or in the vicinity of the body. Semantics are
around
very
the body.
I don't trust it.
I wouldn't either.
Come on, Elder. Let him take a look. That way we know what the hell you're holding on to.
Okay, I hand you the locket.
Alright. I guess I'm going to do identify. This one I don't have prepared, so this has to be a ritual.
Okay. Anyone doing anything in the meantime of this identify spell?
It'll take me 10 minutes to do it.
I'm like looking around. I'm just like, nothing's getting past me this time.
Okay, roll me a perception check and we'll see about that.
Okay, but I expect someone else to help. Yes! A nat 20!
Okay.
Hey.
So what's your perception score? What's your perception then?
20. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep.
The last person anyone wants to be keeping watch.
Yeah, no, you don't want. I shouldn't be on watch duty.
You're a one, like, focus
Yeah.
person.
We did get mugged that one time I was on watch.
That's
That's
true.
true. Al Habib.
Al Habib.
I don't remember his actual name.
I think it was Al Habib.
Which is very similar to the dude we're standing next to. I don't remember his name. Kaboob. No.
Abuzu.
Abuzu. I guess it's not that same.
No, that guy had a camel.
Yeah, I remember Al Habib.
Al Habib was, Al Habib was, he's a nice guy.
Is he though?
He's a nice guy.
I mean, yeah, he was nice to us until he robbed us blind, but sure.
You never asked anything about him or what.
No, that's not us. We were rude. We really, I mean,
We had it coming.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, poor blind guy, come with us. We'll lead you there."
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You're with us now. You ask if you had family.
No.
What did you identify specifically?
So, toward the tail end of your identify, you hear some noises, because you guys are still here after like an hour and a half in the same spot,
Up on the ledge.
up on the ledge.
Okay.
Let me take you over here.
Did the dog get out?
The dog?
Yeah, the dog that I hogged died.
No.
Oh, I still have a summoned thing.
You hear noises north of you.
Oh, gotta zoom out. Gotta zoom out.
From this area here.
Okay. Oh, hey, that looks
Like a rock.
from here. Yeah.
Is it clicking?
It is!
Oh,
Oh no.
What's clicking?
It's very distant and sounds echoey. But you do hear.
Is there a light emanating from the hole?
Oh. And that would have turned off if this is the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking you're thinking.
There is not, but I like the thought.
my mastiff comes and stands in front of me.
Okay.
Because I
And-
forgot.
and
you
you're
just did.
And you're still gonna.
Still working on it.
Okay.
I just say, guys, I think one of those brain things is here or some shit over there by that rock.
Would the dire bear be able to reach us? Because I did use
The dire bear's gone. And I think the mastiff is too.
Mastiff lasts until dawn.
Oh.
Or until it goes below it.
The dire bear's gone.
Okay,
Right? The dire bear lasts for an hour?
I believe so. Yeah, because the horse also lasts for an hour too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dire bear's gone. Mastiff's not. But yeah, you can finish your ritual. So this necklace, get to know all about it, correct?
Yeah. All about it. Can I have your pencil?
Okay, so this necklace has the property once per day to summon a portal to a tide point, or from a tide point anywhere on the plane. Within reason, I don't have an exact mileage, but like within 50 miles probably.
Okay.
From the tide point to 50 miles, or from the 50 miles to the tide point.
Okay, so you have to be within 50 miles of the tide point.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We should use it. Because if he was about
However, requirements must be met.
Oh.
There is a series of sentences on the neckband.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a chain, it's a band, and it reads, "The greatest goods are shown by giving of your own, and only then are you able to have a seat at my table."
Oh man, he wants our
I think
stuff.
that's-
Greatest goods are
something.
shown. I'm sorry, I'm really slow with
By
this
giving of your own.
Okay. Okay.
And only then are you able to have a seat at my table.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, I think this is a riddle, and I think we have to give something else up in order to meet with Mask.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Intelligence check. No, I'm just kidding.
But what though?
Sigurd holds his rations and he goes, I don't know, I think this is pretty valuable.
Well,
He definitely wants our fucking chalice, that bastard.
Yeah.
I think his apprentice gave up was his daggers to teleport, but because of dropped amulet in time, he wasn't able to teleport back.
Well, you can only use it once per day, so if he used it to get here, he can't use it to go back.
So then, that's what I'm saying. I think that the clouds might
Oh.
be his where like he was dropped off at, because they were coming towards us and they started moving away, and
Oh, they got within 50 miles, and then he teleported him down, and then started.
he like came down somehow, and then he
That
was
definitely
going
sounds
teleport.
more reasonable than people living in the clouds, Elder. I agree. Now you're making sense. So we couldn't even use it today if we wanted to.
But we
Or
said
you
you have to
just,
get close enough,
like-
so.
It does have a charge today.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It does have its charge.
I do sense that it has its charge today.
so maybe we take Taliesin's body to the place, and then after we figure out what to do there, we could probably use it to hop up there, or to go to Mask's table. But I don't know what we would have to offer. How would you even offer something?
I think it's like an item that is sacred to us. So
Is it just one, and we could all go?
It goes off
It's
of
a
intent.
portal. Yeah.
Intent.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
So the
I
intent
imagine that
offer.
you just...
When you offer the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
it will automatically success. It's like a trade offer in video games. So-and-so wants to trade you this, and you're like, nah, accept decline.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mass is in control.
Okay,
Okay.
so basically, if we put something up and nothing happens, then we can assume that wasn't good enough.
So do you think it's something that we find important, or something he would find important? So those would be two different things.
Probably something that we find important.
Are you sure you got everything off of this dude's body?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna go rifle through this dude's freaking drawers.
Okay, make an investigation check.
6.
You rifle through his drawers and find a kielbasa.
I meant like his pockets and stuff. It was meant to be just funny. God damn it. Alright. If I go outside,
I guess.
guys, this is weird. You'll never believe what I found in this guy's drawer.
What'd you find?
Yeah, go check for yourself. I don't want to bring it out.
I mean, Elder found rations. You found kielbasa. It works.
Yeah.
Did you say kielbasa?
Okay.
Kielbasa?
Yeah.
Neither of you know what that is?
Neither.
Okay. I'm gonna
I thought it
go.
was a,
That makes it better.
it was a sexual innuendo.
I assume it's like.
Sorry,
well,
Essie's voice is like very muffled on my headphones for some reason.
Oh my
I was gonna say I
God.
assume it's like a straight thing, but
No, it's a large sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah.
It's just a sausage.
Okay, well, yeah.
Here,
I'll-
boss, a sausage. No,
okay.
it's understood.
No, no.
Sigurd will go investigate the body.
Oh god.
Sigurd, don't touch the sausage.
He looks at you and he's like, "There's a sausage in there."
Yes, be careful.
Okay, where are you looking, Sigurd?
not in his drawers.
Or roll me an investigation first. Like, if you don't beat a 9, then
Oh, 19.
19.
okay. Where are you looking?
I'm gonna start rolling real dice because I can't read these on my screen.
Yeah.
It's like blurred out.
By all
19.
means, roll real dice.
Say it again. Okay. No, but I'll take that. With the 19, what do I? Are you asking like where I'm looking?
Yeah, where are you looking?
I think if anything, it'd be like checking his boots. Maybe places. Say boots. Maybe belt line. Some place that you could probably hide things, especially if you were a thief.
Okay, cool, yeah. So belt loops, you do find a hidden coin pouch. It's a coin that's not really familiar. It's obsidian. It's obsidian in nature, but you can tell that it's currency. Also on his belt loop, you do find a vial of poison. Of the poison he was using to dip his bolts in. You do find a few already poisoned bolts, about 5 more. You look at his hand crossbow, nothing special. He does have in his boots.
A map.
Boot scootin' boogie.
Mm-hmm.
No, he does have like a small like pocketbook of spells. I don't know how to describe it. You know, like a day planner. It's
Yeah.
like yay big. Like you just throw it in your back pocket. Yeah, it's that, and it's got a few spells in it. It's got darkness, it's got scrying, and it's got pass without a trace, and a couple of other stealth-based spells that I will send you.
Okay.
And then underneath his doublet, I want to call it. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology for it. The outer jacket. Yeah. On his belt loop, hangs a mask.
Oh.
Alright. Sigurd will pull all of these out while staring at both of you who just finished searching him. And he'll hand the pocketbook of spells to the sorcerer and wizard and go, I don't know if you guys can do anything with this.
It's like,
I read it first, and I'm like, I don't know.
I can't even read.
I look at him like, I don't read very well either.
That's
and, I guess I'll present the obsidian coin and the mask, though, and I'll be like, these are what interests me here. I think, I wonder if this coin or this mask might be connected to using that teleporter or something.
yeah, we could try it.
Yeah. Estes, please excuse me for 5 minutes. My wife is calling, and you know what happens if you don't answer
Yeah.
the phone.
Dude, I get it.
Does Abuzu have another weapon on him besides a stock? Does he also have like another weapon?
Make an investigation check.
And while he does that, the crossbow is that a hand crossbow?
Yes. It does have a little loader attached to it.
11.
Okay,
Um,
it's a light crossbow.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, I was just wondering if like you can use any of these things that we found. He's got a crossbow and some poison darts.
I've learned to use many weapons during my time. I'll take the hand crossbow and are you offering those darts as well?
Yeah, I guess.
Those bolts?
So. You can use them.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have a crossbow to use them with.
No.
Yeah.
Just throw things.
Nice. Thank you. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
May it help you in your zombie slaying.
Yeah, I mean, zombies are going to be resistant to poison probably, but doesn't mean their masters aren't.
Right. Did we ever tell you about the time we killed vampires?
Ah, no way.
Yes, way. So we also just like murdered bodies, dead bodies. It was kind of terrible, actually. We actually like made a really big mess of that town. But anyway, we went and we killed a bunch of vampires in this abandoned distillery, and their mansion. It was really fascinating.
Okay.
We almost died, really.
Well, it was the old masters of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And his henchmen.
The masters of the town.
Yep, the henchmen, the servants, they were the vampires.
Interesting. So this distilleries, I imagine it got shut down after you killed its owner?
It was shut down ages ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was already closed.
I guess no
They
great
were
loss
living in
then.
it. They were living in it. Well, no, because hear this. They made this really terrible liquor. It was horribly sweet. And you know, chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Oh man, you need to mix it with the right stuff.
Mix it with.
It's bad by itself.
Yeah,
You can mix it with brandy. Some finer amaros. It's fantastic shit though.
Did we tell you about the time we killed the necromancer, who was necromancing shit up in Helm's
Yeah.
Crossing?
Man, you guys are taking my work from me. I should charge you a fee for doing my work.
Or maybe we should charge you a fee for having to do your work for you while you're gallivanting here.
Yeah, why are you in here again? I forget.
I guess it was fate.
How did you get here?
Bad circumstances.
Who sent you here?
No one.
How did you get here, though?
A portal opened up.
Where?
Like under your ass?
Porcasic!
Oh, yeah.
You just answered this already.
Fucking Alkies, man.
We were very drunk the last time we talked.
We need alcohol, too.
Hey, so you're going to continue your quest to defeat the undead when we get back, right?
Of course.
So anytime you're in Helm's Crossing, feel free to drop by our house. You have a place to stay.
That would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely.
There's a druid there. He also hates all things undead.
It's true.
He looks after
Last
our
time
lord.
I spent the night there, lodging was so hard to find.
It is.
For being a crossroads town, they do not have enough inns.
No, they really don't.
Yeah, I just spend the night in the streets.
Makes sense.
Yeah. No, I mean, you might have to, like, kip it on a couch.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, it's comfortable. Our couches are
I
very
think we have
comfortable.
plenty of rooms though.
Okay. Okay.
We might have an extra room. I think we do. don't
You
we?
know, now that your friend is,
True.
I mean,
Oh, now we have an extra room.
sorry, death is very like
That's,
casual for me. So
okay. No, I feel that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Back. Great chat.
So,
So did we decide anything about the coin and mask? Sorry, I was gone for
We
a
waited
second.
for you. We were
Coin,
just
yeah.
chatting with our Buzu friend.
Yeah.
The coin and mask. What do you want to know about it? Like,
What's the coin look like? Like, you said it's obsidian, but like...
it's got a square hole through it, and you found a few of them. It was a pouch covering the coins, but the coins themselves were tied through a chain, like old, I want to say Roman coins. How they have that square hole in it, and
Oh,
you tied them to a
Chinese
chain.
ones have though.
Chinese?
Well, the like novelty Chinese. I don't know.
Yeah,
if they're real currency.
yeah. But yeah, they're strung along on a chain, and yeah, they don't have any distinct markings on them. Just a few insignias, like none you would recognize though. To you, it's just a collection of shapes.
Pay the amulet. Pay the amulet with the coin, and let's see if it takes us through a portal.
Well, we have to be within 50 miles.
Well, I don't know how far 50 miles
Are
is.
we within 50 miles of that cumulonimbus?
It's so hard to know.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check, survival check. I think that would be the best check.
Sure.
18.
Yes, you're barely within. You're on the verge of being outside of it, but
Okay.
you are within.
Should we try it?
Pay the bartender. Pay the bartender.
Yes.
Give me
Yeah,
a
so I'm
Gonna
gonna
take Elias's
put the
body
amulet
first, or are we
on.
just dead set on going up there?
We have it in the bag.
His body's in the bag, yeah.
Alright.
We put him in the body bag.
You put him in the box.
Oh yeah, I put him in the bag. I thought we were gonna take him to the Hydra first, but
No,
alright.
we have
No.
to. We have to go back to our plane to do that. So.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
I hand you a coin.
Well, shouldn't I do this? If anything, because
Yeah, go for it. Here.
so yeah,
Yeah, you're so
I'm gonna-
magical.
I'm gonna put on the amulet and I'm gonna offer up the mask first.
The
Let's
mask.
see. Yeah, the mask.
I thought we were doing the coin.
Yeah, I thought we were doing
We want
I
to
am the mask.
We need to look at the mask
Oh.
first.
Okay, well I'll offer up the coin first then, and see if a portal opens.
The portal does not open.
Interesting.
Um,
Tyler, do you know if we have to say like an incantation to activate the portal?
Do I know that?
You get a not you. Elder gets a feeling that shows through when he tries to do this, and he's like, "This means nothing to me." What
Okay.
means something to me?
It means something to him, right? Okay.
So I
Oh,
guess
I don't know this. Sorry.
I'm gonna hold on.
This thing.
Yeah, anytime you touch the table, it.
Really? That's what it is?
Look.
That's easy to check your DMs.
Sure.
I got that chills.
Okay. Describe this.
Like, can I do it like mentally?
If you'd rather.
Okay, so I guess
You can if you want to describe it mentally, you can message me real quick.
okay, yeah.
Okay. Then give me 2 seconds while he types that out.
I feel like we've done another undead that we can tell Abuzu about. I think he'd like that. Have we?
We should take him to where the vampires were. He would love that.
Yeah, he seemed very interested. Very
No.
interested.
No.
No.
He's like, are you sure?
No, you're being calm. It's okay. Do you want to say hi?
Oh, how about the time that we kind of saved Sylvanas.
He did die. So,
Yeah.
you know,
just
Taliesin
didn't
would tell
die.
that story though.
He just like died less brutally, you know, like
Yeah, it was a slow.
it was gross and it was getting bad, and then we kind of saved him from that.
Yeah. That's not undead though.
It isn't.
There were
No.
no there. Whatever happened to those two wizards?
Two
I've been
wizards.
asking that for every session, and I gave up.
So, I have a copy of their teleportation sigil that they had. So as soon as I learn how to cast teleportation circle, I can take us there.
Find the wizard.
Finally wrap that storyline up.
Or teleport
Wait,
him
what
out.
wizard?
So you're not going to describe what you're doing, Elder?
No. No, you guys just see me on the ground, or like standing with like my eyes closed, basically kind of like standing meditating.
Sigurd is just kind of
Okay.
standing behind you like the Aaron Gator meme, just like oddly close to your face, staring at you.
Okay. Elder takes one of the coins in his hand, sits there and thinks for a minute. A few minutes, sorry. New Mexico term. Minute means a little while. Elder concentrates, and those of you around Elder can feel vibrating in the air.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, Elder disappears.
What?
Elder?
What the fuck?
And shortly after, a portal, a purplish red in hue, opens up where Elder was standing, or sitting.
I guess we should probably
Let's go.
through that, right? Before it goes away.
And
Yeah.
I sprint through.
I'm like, I grab Sigurd, I'm like, you first, you first!
I was Sigurd stops both of them and goes, wait.
I want to inform you, along with everything Elder was carrying.
Yeah.
I don't have the bag of holding,
That's true.
because I gave that to Sigurd to go stuff the body in.
Oh,
I do have
okay.
a bag of holding. I do have a bag of holding.
What is it, Sigurd? Why should we stop?
We're just gonna hop in the portal, like you didn't even tell us how it works. Like, what if this is a bad
Dude,
thing?
what if this closes and this is the only way to Elder and then he's lost in Mask's realm forever?
Okay, alright.
I mean, we might go somewhere random, but we can always use the amulet.
Yeah.
If Elder's lost, he's lost, but we have to see if he's in here.
Okay.
We can't lose another person.
I also hold up the bag holding and I go, this thing doesn't work well near portals.
Well, we can't leave it. It has Taliesin's body.
Just give it to me.
It's gonna-
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll
I
take
give
it.
it to you. I give it to you.
I'm gonna tie it to my next to my other pouches on my belt. Let's go. Let's
Okay. Alright.
What do I do?
go. You can come with
Now,
if you want.
come with.
Do you want us room in the house or not? You gotta come.
If we use the amulet, we can't take you back home.
Alright, deal.
Alright. I'll walk in.
Okay.
I'll be like, I'll go
Anyone
first.
not
and
going?
Sigurd.
Alright, cool.
We're going.
That'd be fucked up. You're like, I'm the last one through. I'm like, I don't want to go anymore.
Like the am I gonna jump in the pool or not? Like kind of like putting the finger and toe towards the portal.
But I'm the only one with the life preserver. Just like, hard
Putting
pass
out
for me.
floaties.
Like, y'all can handle that. Just gonna
Okay.
sit here alone in the Shadowfell. No, thank you.
So yeah, we're all going through.
Alright. Upon stepping through the portal, a beam of light shoots from the clouds and connects it on a sky bridge.
I called it.
And it's not like a instant portal. It's like an opening of a stairway. So, though you're physically moving up the stairs, it's not like you're exerting effort to move up the stairs, as you are being moved.
So it's like an escalator?
It's similar, yeah. It's like an escalator to heaven, if you will.
Heaven? Wait.
Yeah, Platinum Zeppelin.
What do we see around us? Like, you said a sky bridge, right? But so is it just...
Let me
Can we see below, like through it, or do we all just see like a tunnel?
Yeah, it's the first light, real light that you've seen.
Okay.
It is bright white, eggshell white in hue. Let me see if I can find a picture real quick. There was a picture that inspired me. Let's see if I remember how to get to the picture.
While you're looking, can we see each other?
You can, yes.
Okay.
You're.
Cool. That's
I'm
kind of
right with you. I searched for Magic Sky Bridge on Google and it just wasn't doing it for me. So we can see each other though.
You can.
Do we feel like we're moving, or do we feel like we're like floating? You're like, hi, Sigurd.
No, you feel like you're moving. It feels more, so I would describe it as like, I would describe it as a tractor. It feels like how you would imagine a tractor being to feel. Like, yeah. It's very crude transportation magic. It's not like someone who's an archmage created this. It's someone who, with very rudimentary understanding of magic but a lot of fucking power, created this.
Okay.
And as you're being brought up, you see over the mountains, you see the River of Styx. You know where to look. You see the entrance to the Fortress of Memories. You see the valley you spawned in Shadowfell, where you first came to this realm, and you're just seeing everything.
Like we're above it?
You are, yes. When all of a sudden your vision is disturbed by just blinding light, and you are greeted by this grand great hall. Doors 25, 27 feet tall, oaked to shit, with iron handles and intricate metalworking designs. Just around the arch, you see a series of petroglyphs of past triumphs. You see an individual taking bread from the left all the way to a celestial being duped on the right. It's the story of Mask and how he came from a street urchin just looking for his next meal to the ruler of a sky civilization.
Gotta stay one jet
You said it. This guy.
Yes, it is the Ali Fabulous. And as you walk up to these great doors, they open. And inside you see twirling couples. You see dancing members up on stages. You see bartenders, and everyone is decked in a mask. It is a masquerade ball.
Oh, this is my kind of party. I've been to many of these.
Sigurd looks around and he's like, I'm not taking off the helmet. This is ridiculous.
And what does your helmet look like?
So Sigurd's helmet is, it's kind of like a fashioned, how would I put it? I wouldn't even say like a Spartan style, but it's more of a, comes down, kind of in a dip. Definitely has like cheek-facing armor, but the big feature of it is that he has two large elk horns that are actually attached to the helmet from his first kill.
Okay.
Like hunting.
Yeah.
So it's very, I'd say it's very animalistic looking. I'm pretty sure, I think the picture on Roll20 is actually that, but I might have the wrong one up, but yeah, it's
Okay.
just a very animalistic
Just
one.
long cheek plates and a low brow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very, it would definitely be face covering.
That'll suffice. Enter
Oh,
an
yeah.
emotionless Matre D. Greets you.
Wait, give me that mask that you found.
Oh, yeah. I hand you the mask.
Where should I? Oh, you can make your face change. I'm gonna put the mask on that we stole from.
Okay. This mask is a very simple, like, what are they called? The theater masks?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Oh,
little
that laugh and sadness.
Yeah.
comedy and tragedy.
Yes, thank you very much.
Nice.
This one would be tragedy.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Um,
that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Have I been seen by the Mater D at this point? Has he given
the
me-
Mater D looks on
Uh,
in front with a blank stare. And only when someone approaches the portal, the door jam, does he...
I keep my entire body the same, but I changed my face to be the Leonin from Helm's Crossing.
Mm.
So I have a lion face.
Okay.
Kind of as rudimentary as it can be.
Do you require a mask, sir?
Yes, please.
Here you are.
Thank you. And I'll look away and then make my face back to normal and then put the mask on.
Okay.
Even though it would be funny if I just put the mask on the Leonin face.
I thought you were gonna change your face to the mask and then just hand it the mask.
That would be a good idea. I can't take it now. I'll put the mask on and then I'll do that. Like the mask is gonna be underneath the mask. Yeah, it's a double mask. So that when I want to freak someone out, I can take the mask off and then it looks like it was just a mask on my own face.
Okay. And as you three enter, Co, would you please make... Roll me a d20. Add some things.
Would Abuzu also get a mask?
Yes, Ubuzu would get a... does Ubuzu have a mask? Let me think. Does Ubuzu have a mask? In his...
I don't know.
No, I don't... That's a tough question because his profession, I'm like, I want to say he would. You know?
You might.
Just a
Okay, let's
It's
roll
probably
something.
a really edgy mask. That
Yeah, let's roll
only-
something.
It's not as cool as he really thinks
In
it
his
is,
society, I think he probably would. So I'm gonna give the edge to the he would have a mask already.
but-
I'm gonna give the edge to that. And it's like, fuck, I didn't bring my effects with me. Sure, I'll take a mask. Thank you. And, Code, you want white or black?
White.
Okay. You get white. Both Ko and Ibuzu take masks from the maitre d', the guy,
Yo, made a
the
D.
host. The host.
With the most.
Uh-huh.
Except he's not really the host, but he's the front man.
Bouncer.
The announcer.
Yeah.
Presenting this guy.
I want Ko. Would you roll me the d20?
Yes. You have to add some stuff.
May I see your character sheet?
Yes.
And you tell me what the number is.
Nine. I don't have my. Well, I have the numbers in there, so you can just look at that.
You don't have the modifiers in?
I have the modifiers. I just don't have the like. I don't have the bubbles filled in,
Oh.
but the numbers are there, so it can.
9?
9 plus whatever you just looked at.
Or minus.
No, I don't have a single minus,
Okay. Thank you.
but I do have a fuckload of zeros.
Oh.
0 0 0 0 0
Um,
0 0 0 0 0 0.
Wow. You suck. Just kidding. You suck at things.
Cool. Yeah. No, he's good at one thing.
I'm good at one thing and all things encompassing that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But my dice suck so bad that I basically suck at everything.
Okay. Cool.
So what?
So you enter into this ballroom, and every single person is in high fashion. Actually, tell me what you're doing. It's a ballroom party.
I'm looking for the godliest motherfucker in here. And
Sure.
for Elder.
Make an insight check.
Are there curtains?
13.
I just imagine like very
17.
long curtains.
There are a series of curtains on the stage. On the front stage, you see that 2 curtains are already pulled back, and there's a third band behind the second pair of curtains in front of another set of curtains, but you can't see behind that set of curtains.
Right.
It's
But no like on the walls to the sides.
they're tapestries.
Tapestries. Alright, we'll go with him first.
17.
For insight,
Mm-hmm.
this is the most emotionless party you've ever been in. Every single person in this party, in the mask, you're noticing has the same robotic features as the...
Question.
Yes.
Do I get the sense that they're an illusion?
Your insight check was 18?
17.
17. No. Not quite an illusion. But something is magical about it. Every single person.
And not in a like everyone's a wizard type of way.
Yeah, correct.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a hairy wizard.
Sigurd's probably looking around for Elder, but could also be distracted if he found any food or drink.
Let me see that one more time. There is no food.
Sigurd definitely looks around and is like, what kind of fucking party
Yeah.
doesn't have any food?
You and Ibuzu share a look. You're like, there's something fucked with this mask.
I try to take the mask off.
Wait. So does anything...
Just pull at it. I just pull at it. I don't like take
You
it
can
all
take
the
it
way
off.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the mask off and like.
Everyone stops dancing.
And they're all wearing
looks at you.
They're all wearing the same masks as the one that. The ones
They're
that they
similar,
have? Okay.
variety of colors,
But
but
the
all the same
same-
style.
Okay.
I take a humongous breath. I'm just like, it's hot in this thing, and then I put it back on.
And the second you put it all back on, the music resumes, and everyone resumes dancing.
I look at
Yeah.
Tyler and I'm like, did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like halfway putting on like a really fancy.
I need you to
coat.
make another roll 20.
Candy Crush on the
18.
side.
Yeah, because I still have my fancy counselor clothes because that's what I escaped in. So it's just like really fancy long coat with these like shiny like ridiculous cuffs and everything, and like there's a vest, and so I'm
And
like
the cloak
I've already
of
put the
billowing?
vest on.
Don't you also have a cloak of billowing?
Yeah, yeah,
too?
yeah. And
Oh,
my
yeah.
cloak of billowing is also billowing, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, this is fucking weird.
I think Sigurd was probably like around the dance floor area when that happened, so he's probably a little startled that he kind of like looks back over towards Ko and Zyler and just kind of like makes a gesture of like, "Yeah, what the fuck was that?"
I'm like, come back here, come back here.
I
I look
start
at-
making my way back and walk over and I'm like, "There's no food here."
I bring everyone in and I'm like, these aren't real people.
Well, they didn't all stop and stare at you. What did you do?
I took the mask off, and then when I put it back on, everything restarted. We're in some sort of weird place.
So keep the mask on. That's good to know.
I guess so.
I feel like this is a metaphor for mask, you know.
I'm wearing the
Did
mask.
anything look different when you took the mask off? Did you notice any changes?
No, right? Just everyone.
Yeah, just outside. Nothing internal changed.
I look
Oh, yeah.
at Sigurd and I like barely pull the mask so I can see like the bottom of my face, and I'm like, I have the mask as my face,
Oh, that's not good.
and they knew that I took the mask off.
Hmm.
This is shenaniganery.
And if there's one thing I hate, it's shenaniganery.
Yes.
So, should I
And I noticed
take the
it-
mask
sorry,
off
but
and
it's-
see if it happens as well?
Maybe.
You do it, and then we'll both do it at the same time after that. Let's
Well, I don't
see
think
what
we should
happens.
purposely try pissing them off, but I think it's worth a shot. I'm not wearing a mask that belongs to anybody here. I'm just wearing my helmet. Do you want me to try taking mine off?
Maybe?
I mean,
I
I'm
don't know.
not
Ubuzu has his hand on the mask. I'm a little bit nervous.
I don't know about this.
What if
Do
something
I s-
happens?
Do I see
Oh, well.
a door other than the one we just came through?
Like what kind of door?
Like-
There's plenty of doors in this fucking hallway, or in this great hall. Not hallway, but great hall. There. So, have you seen the? I haven't seen a lot of it. I've seen a few scenes from the Great Gatsby movie, and you haven't. Okay, so there's like
Oh,
a giant hall, stairs that go up, and like a giant balcony. Like, it's a fantastical mansion where just everyone's partying.
I'm getting like Phantom of the Opera masquerade ball vibes.
Same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wanna go
That's
up and,
fair.
like,
That's a good comparison.
I want to go up and touch someone, and like, as I do, I'm gonna say, "Hey, how's it going, friend?"
Who are you trying to touch? What would there be their role at the party?
One of the people that looked at me,
Everyone looked at you.
but
You know what?
Like, are you
it's
trying to
not
touch a staff
moving.
member? Are you trying to touch a party
I was
goer?
gonna say
And-
before
Okay, are you
he-
trying to touch a dancer? Are you
Not a
try-
dancing person.
Not a dancing person?
Someone who's more just like looks like what I would be doing at a party.
Okay, so you try to touch a wallflower.
Yes, wallflower.
Okay. Do we notice, like, by the way, any certain types of staff or like? things
You do.
like that.
So even though there's no food, there's plenty of libations. Food isn't really necessary to keep someone alive during a party. Some sort of liquid is.
I've been doing parties wrong my whole life.
And so is there? You said there's like staff. There's like some wallflowers. Is there like a bartender? Or like,
There are quite a few bartenders. There would be 6. There would be 2 on each long wall, and then 2. Actually, there'd be 7. There'd be 2 on each long wall if the room was a rectangle. There would be 2 on the far wall below the staircases, and there would be 1 premium. 7 bars, multiple bartenders, and then there would be 1 at the top of the stairs for the VIPs.
I think I look at Ko and I'm like, if you're gonna talk to somebody, I'd start up there. As Sigurd starts off towards the VIP bar and he goes, I'm thirsty.
I'll join
And this
you.
place is giving me the creeps.
Okay. You walk towards the one half of the grand staircase.
I look back to see if Ko's coming with me because though appearing bold, I am a little freaked out.
Yeah, I do go with you, and I'm scoping out a wallflower at the top in the VIP area that isn't necessarily like surrounded by people. The me of the party.
You
The
see-
one that's like chilling off by themselves, maybe with like 1 person or 2.
You see someone smoking while leaning over the balcony. Just
That'd be a good one. Yeah.
As we're walking toward the stairs, I'm gonna very subtly cast detect thoughts.
Ooh.
Oh man, I'm making consult his thing.
Always consult the thing. I will say Sigurd is going straight towards the bar, though. Like, while you guys are being cautious, or are looking around, he's got one thing on his
Oh, no,
mind.
I'm following you, and I'm just kind of like, detect thoughts.
God dang.
You missing something.
He's throwing dice all over the room. I'm about to die.
You take 7,000 psychic damage. Congratulations. you're in the pocket dimension with Taliesin.
From about 25% of the room, you get, at some point, words don't mean anything because there's so many of them. Like, if you're in a crowded area,
Mhm.
you just hear blah, 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 blah. But you get the sense of panic. Like, oh God, fucking help me. And then when you, turn your focus to another area, you get fucking nothing. The majority, all of the dancers, nothing.
Okay.
Do you share this?
Yeah. Yeah,
I-
as we're walking, I kind of I'm walking behind you and kind of whisper it into your ear. This is
I
really
think-
weird.
Sigurd kind of stops and he goes, if it's people needing help, I wonder, do you think it's possible it's more people like us? Here? Or something?
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe souls? I have no idea. People who've sold their soul to Mask? No clue.
I go up and I round the rail, the balcony, to smoking individual, and I lean on the balcony next to him with my elbow like this, really close to him, and I look over. doesn't look at me at all, doesn't acknowledge anything, I'll say, do you have another one of those? I go, Sigurd! Sigurd isn't on the screen right now, but I yell to Sigurd, okay? I'm trying to get his attention so he looks towards me when
I'll look up,
Okay.
and as I see Ko standing there, I want to hone my my detect thoughts in on that person, and if so, dive deeper. If their thoughts dive deep into that person's mind.
Surface thoughts, nothing.
Okay, so probably nothing deep down either.
As Zyler looks at me, and this dude isn't like saying anything, I'd like slide
sorry.
over just enough to where my elbow touches his.
Make a. Sorry, go ahead.
Sigurd did notice you. Sorry, I've been holding in on the bathroom for a long time. He definitely looks over at you and is just kind of like.
I'm like, I like it.
Sigurd looks at the man and then just
And then my elbow
walking
touches.
towards you.
My elbow touches the dude.
Okay,
It's
not all approach.
like
Make a perception check.
And as Sigurd and I are starting to go up the stairs, I whispered to him, "There's no. He doesn't have thoughts."
Oh, that's not good.
He's cold.
he's a stone. He's a stone.
He's a stone?
I quickly take off my mask and put it back on.
Yeah.
Did you say he's a cold or a stone?
Cold. He's cold.
Cold. Okay. I walk up and, you know what, probably time to do some paladin type things.
I say, dude, I can't fight right now.
Really, I can't either.
I really can't fight right now.
I'm literally tapped.
Yeah, Sigurd just puts his hands to his head and kind of sits there and will use his divine sense. I am trying to detect good and evil. Basically, he would like to know if there are any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of us.
Okay.
I think his eyes glow a little as you hear some muttering under his breath.
Celestial fiends or undead.
Celestial fiends dead.
You get 7 pickups actually.
Wow.
Or
Yeah.
so sorry. You get 14 pickups. 1 for each bartender. All of the bartenders are picked up on your detect.
Okay. I definitely look at you two, kind of, and I motion for us to move away from the balcony. And as we kind of like walk into the corner, I'm like, all right. Like,
Sorry. Go ahead.
okay. I tell him like, hey, so there are 14 entities here that are either a celestial, a fiend, or undead. And I know the locations, it's all the bartenders. And my spell unfortunately doesn't tell me which one it is. But the bartenders here are either undead, celestial, or fiends.
I'm gonna quickly hone my concentration on the nearest bartender.
Okay.
His thoughts right because it's about to end. So.
While you do that, a familiar voice says, "Hey, I think we should probably meet up. Let's go upstairs so we have a good vantage point. Yeah."
Is it Abuzu?
Yeah.
I say, Abuzu? Some weird shit's going on?
In your head.
Oh.
Yeah, but where is he?
He's in the crowd. He's like,
Because
I'm coming upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm coming upstairs.
Does the booze have telepathy or
Get
something?
up here. Get up here.
Maybe.
Definitely at this moment.
Sigurd looks at both of you and he's like, did you hear that? A booze is in my head.
Yeah, he's a creepy guy.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm telling you, this dude's a weirdo.
Hey, he's not as weird as this dude. He won't even share a smoke. Not you.
Oh.
The statue. He's not even a statue, but the guy I'm considering a statue because he's cold and heartless and won't share a smoke with me.
Yeah, so are you describing me or him?
So,
You don't have a smoke
we're
to
on
share.
that staircase, right? Because I had to go to the balcony. I look at the other two and I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to the bartender in the VIP area, or what appears to be the VIP area. I want to see if I can even get in there, I guess. So
That's
Sigurd
fine.
will start strolling over there.
I'll follow Sigurd and I'm home
How-
as we go.
I also am curious, how, like, are these all... Does it look like they're all humans? Like, do we notice any other, like, creatures or backgrounds or stuff like that? Because, like, I'm just curious, because Sigurd is, like, 6'7".
That is a good
Probably
question.
stands out.
It is the most varietal group of creatures you've ever seen.
Okay, so I am probably not, like, standing out then, being, like, this huge tall...
Not whatsoever.
Okay,
The only
perfect.
reason you're standing out is because you're wearing full plate armor.
It's fashionable.
Yeah,
My
instead
armor
of,
would never click
instead
as
of
well.
wearing fine clothes and a mask, like there are even people wearing helmets, but they're wearing fine clothes. You're the only one not wearing fine clothes over everything. You have a fashionable cloak, which
I
helps.
do have to say, I have a pretty cool cook.
Yeah.
I guess
And
if
your
anything-
armor is pristine. It is armor of gleaming, right?
Yeah, it is.
So
It is
that
armor,
helps.
it is mythical
But
armor.
you are the only one wearing armor.
I maybe put my cloak a little more around me and kind of tie the tightener on it, maybe, and then I'll billow my way over to the bar.
And as you get closer to the VIP bar, you do see that the bartenders aren't really making drinks. What is happening is you see a couple different mage hands shaking cocktails, pouring bottles, for nobody. They're being given out to guests. The guests are pouring them back into a bucket and then giving the cocktail back. And it's like a loop. You also do see, or don't see, shakers and bottles being run back and forth, the dishwashers, what our magic users would assume are unseen servants, playing the part of barback and dishwasher, things of such.
I think Sigurd will... Is there, like, seats at the bar?
There are, yes.
Okay. Sigurd will go and slump down onto one of the seats, and I think at first he just stares at the bartender through his helmet and just kind of looks at him. What does the bartender look like?
Welcome in. First time here?
Oh, yes. Yes. What do you have?
Great. I got plenty of drinks. What do you want?
I motion towards the party to come up. Do you have
My favorite thing to make is beer.
Oh, and you know what? My favorite thing to drink is beer.
Great.
I'll take a beer. The best you have, he says.
Great.
I'll take one too. What are his surface thoughts?
Surface thoughts would be his surface thoughts would be this
Is
a little bit like this guy doesn't understand what's going on, like pity. So surface thoughts are hard to describe because it's like an emotion.
Okay.
It's like pity and relief, like kind of joy, like excitement too.
Okay.
Pity and excitement. It's a
Okay.
weird combination.
I say,
I'm
where's
in danger.
the restroom? And who is our host?
I'll go anywhere.
Go
I'm
anywhere.
sorry, what?
Who is our host?
Oh, he'll be with you soon.
Can you
Perfect.
describe soon?
Enjoy yourself. It's a party.
It is, about that beer.
Here it is.
Okay.
Hey, no, leave it. Here it is.
I go to reach for the beer. Okay, and I take it. I sort of say, I'm immune to disease. But, can I do anything to look? Can I just inspect the beer? You know what? I'm done. I'd like to look at the beer. What's it look like? What's it served in?
It's served in a dirty
Yeah, give it
cup.
an ABV, rating and maybe a style of beer. What would it be?
It's day beer.
Okay.
It's the glass is dirty. It was grabbed from right next to you. You did notice. Zyler, yours is clean, almost to the point where it's too clean. There are some that are chipped. The glass is just, it's not a, there's no manager, like, dictating what's going on.
Why won't that guy talk to me?
That,
Cigarettes just
I
stares
pointed
at the
the guy
dirty
at
beer
cigarettes.
glass.
oh, he has a cigarette. He's lost the will to live.
Oh.
Haven't we all?
Yep, yep.
Why won't that guy talk to me? And I just
I lost the ability to live. Ha!
Oh.
Ha!
You lost the ability to live?
Ah!
Are you dead?
Not anymore.
What?
Sigurd narrows his eyes and he goes, this glass is very dirty. Is there maybe another one I could have the beer served in?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Pablo, come on. Clean glass. Thanks, man. Have yourself a beer. I'm just kidding. He's just unseen. He can't.
I taste the beer. I'm going in.
He's like a sickly, ghoulish individual. And when you get up close, he's got like holes in his cheeks. He's like, he thinks he's funny, but he's not.
I guess, yeah, Sigurd's gonna twirl his finger in the beer and take taste.
Yeah, it's clean.
Just beer.
Yeah, it's beer.
Does anything happen to me?
No?
Alright, Sigurd downs it. Just the whole thing.
Michelle will be your cashier. Just see her for a wristband. You'll get to drink as much as you want.
Oh, perfect. Where's Michelle?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in years.
I look at my two companions and I go, we're gonna be right back. As I put a very heavy hand on each of their shoulders and kind of move us away from the bar.
I say, let me try something real quick. And I go to a door
Okay.
that I didn't see opening and closing as these unseen servants were going in and out.
Okay,
I go to
Good
any
call.
other door and I put my hand on the doorknob or the handle, whatever it is, and I look around to see if anything's going on.
No?
I push, and if that doesn't work, I pull on the door.
You open a door and it's a ballroom, or not a ballroom, but like a
Shit, another one.
like a banquet room. There's many empty tables. Probably 700 or 800 square feet.
I go to the
It's
opposite.
not very big.
Was this like on the balcony side? Like not like we walked up the stairs and I was looking like I was opening this door over here?
You're on the left.
I go to the opposite side and I open a door that I didn't see.
Identical.
Identical. I go downstairs. I
Okay,
observe.
what is everyone else doing?
I'm opening doors.
You're opening doors.
Yes.
I looked at Zyler and I'm like, this guy's a freak.
Which
I
Co?
don't know what's going on here. He served me beer in a dirty glass. He pointed at some guy named Pablo, and then told me to go see a cashier. I think this guy's lost his marbles.
probably this. I think most of these people have.
And he won't tell us when the host is coming. He says to enjoy ourselves. So I'm wondering if maybe we should go look around. I see Ko's already gone towards the doors, and I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm gonna go look around the dance floor, and I'll start striding over to the dance floor.
Okay.
What's going on the dance floor?
You take a step on the dance floor and make me
Oh shit.
a Dex or Strength saving throw, depending on how you want to describe you. Escaping people attempting to grab a hold of you and start twirling you and ballroom dancing with you.
Okay. That's going to be 16 strength saving throw.
Okay, you're just holding your ground firmly.
Well, does it save? Okay, so I guess what Sigurd tries to do is if someone goes to grab him, I think he just kind of does, like, maybe not an aggressive shove, but just kind of, like, pushes their hand away and is like, hey! Don't
Okay.
touch me.
You say this, no one reacts to the verbiage that you're using. They keep just reaching out for you, and you're batting away your people's hands and bodies, and you're just like, and even when people like try to hug you and take like an intimate dance with you, and you shove them, they're not reacting as if you just shoved them halfway across the floor. They just spin around and connect with the next partner.
Sigurd steps off the dance floor and just kind of looks around, and is there, like, a pattern to it? Like, they're just going in a loop? Okay.
Yeah, now that you're paying attention to it, yeah, it's like the wheels of a clock. The cogs of a clock. They're going counterclockwise to push other wheels clockwise, and pieces are breaking off and joining other wheels. It's kind of cool, but spooky.
What's, I guess I look back to see what Zyler's doing.
I'm still upstairs, just kind of like looking around. Are there any other stairs in here? Or is this the top level of this?
Make an investigation check around the room.
Investigation, you say?
Yes.
Investigation would be 19.
You look around, and there's a... So from far away, it looks like it dead ends into a corner. But when you get close, there's like a boom, like a L shape.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see like a servant's door that goes up top.
Okay. I'm gonna go in there. That's what I'm doing, Sigurd. I'm like wandering to a far corner.
Okay. I think Sigurd goes to follow. And he'll kind of shuffle on up quickly and just kind of grab you and be like, alright, so I almost got pulled into a very oddly intimate dance on the dance floor. They're moving just in a circle over and over and over.
Wow.
So it's weird, but I don't know. It seems like everyone, I don't know. It's weird.
Not
And they did not react to me pushing them away at all.
Nope.
So I think they're possessed by something. I don't know.
You're not keen on dancing. You don't want to dance.
Me? No.
Okay.
I don't dance.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I found this thing, and was thinking maybe go up there. I don't know. It's a servant's quarters, maybe.
All right.
So.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Did we see Elder at all, by the way?
You have not seen Elder yet.
I didn't hear his thoughts, right?
What's the range on that?
60 feet,
You did not hear his thoughts.
30 feet.
You did not hear his thoughts. 120 feet, you did not hear
It's
his
not
thoughts.
120 for sure.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, servants' quarters. It's like a barracks or a dormitory.
Okay.
You do see up there, and you see other small hidden doors to get around the mansion.
Okay.
You're not sure where they go. You see one out of the living room next to the fireplace. You see you see one in the bathroom, and you see one in the bedroom. What you came up from led to the kitchen.
Okay. I'm not sure this is a good place to go, Sigurd. I'm not sure this is what we want.
No, I don't think so. Has Ko found anything different in his searches, or he's?
Oh yeah, Ko is going downstairs
I
to
went
look.
downstairs and I went to every door that wasn't the front door.
I guess I will tap Zyler and be like, maybe we should go see what Ko's doing,
Sure.
and we head that way.
So Ko at the moment, you passed Sigurd on the stairs while Sigurd was like, "Fuck, this dancing shit is weird. I'm going upstairs," and you're like, "I'm gonna go downstairs see what's downstairs," and you find the door directly below the grand staircase because it's a grand fucking door, and do you open it? Do you try to open it?
Yeah,
What do
I'm
you wanna do?
opening every door. Like
Okay.
I'm doing the same exact procedure. Every door, I'm like opening and then
There-
like looking.
There is a grand dining hall, and at the very end, you see Mask and Elder sitting right beside each other.
I think at this point I've moved down behind
Put my
Ko, and I'm like, what's in
I
there?
put my fingers underneath my mask and I whistle, and it's probably the only sound like it. So I expect Sigurd and Zyler to know. Is a Buzu near? I guess I should ask.
Yes.
I go, Buzu! This way!
Everyone except for Zyler and Sigurd, who are on their way back from downstairs with you, and peer in. And they see these two.
Everyone.
And they both look at you. And that's what we're going to call it tonight.
Wait, who comes over and looks at him? To everyone?
Like the entire floor?
You're not looking at the floor. So the dance floor is behind you.
Yeah.
And you're looking into this deep great hall.
Okay.
With a gigantic ass table, I'm assuming?
Gigantic table.
Okay.
But the only two sitting there,
Elder and Max.
Elder and Mask.
Okay.
And they just both...
Turn and look at him. Okay. Uh-oh.
And that's what we're going to call it for tonight.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh no, guys.
Well.
Fuck! To think about! Ah!
You're gonna get total wipe, man.
Huh.
You
Alright.
You, if only you had told us what you were doing.
Oh shit!
Punch!
All
Punch!
he
Punch!
does
Now
is
we have to
punch.
think. Wait a second.
Punch first, then ask questions.
Exactly.
Of course. Alright.
Cool.
Thank you guys. And once we get to that 50 follower, I do want to remind you that we'll be giving out some free money. It's not D&D Dineros, because those don't exist.
Hey!
Hero Forge bucks.
Hero Forge bucks are super cool.
They're better.
$25 to Hero Forge, a place where you can customize and create your own miniature for D&D.
The only place that I've found so far that I can actually get a realistic looking Chadwick who has a cigar in his mouth and everything.
Yep.
Nice.
And
They're
the
pretty
only
cool.
place I could find a playable Minotaur Paladin because I created it myself. So, look forward to that. Followers shall be chosen. 1 out of the 50 at that time.
All right. Well, until next time.
See you on Tuesday.
Adios.